Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Headline today. Deputy Commander of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters visited and congratulated the retired Khmer cadres in the area on the occasion of Chonchonam Thmai Festival. The exhibition of traditional musical instruments of Vietnam's ethnic groups closed on the morning of April 11. Practically celebrating the South Liberation and National Unification on April 30th and May Day on May 1st, the Urban Management Chamber of Three Districts has just implemented 3 traffic works. Top news. On the morning of April 11, Colonel Trần Văn Đức, Deputy Commander of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters, visited and congratulated the retired Khmer ethnic cadres in the area on the occasion of Chonchonam Thmai Festival. The delegation visited Mr. Shonton Hero of the People's Armed Forces, a former officer of Cần Thơ Provincial Military Headquarters. The Deputy Commander of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters kindly visits and wishes the retired cadres healthy, happy, peaceful, and happy Chonchonam Thmai Traditional New Year. At the same time, continue to pay attention to and care for the education of families and relatives to well implement the guidelines and policies of the party and the state, contributing to the socio-economic development of the locality. On April 11, Thalai District held a meeting with the most vulnerable men's agents, management boards of chambers, officers and prestigious people among Khmer ethnic people on the occasion of the traditional New Year Chonchonam Thmai Festival in 2022. In the past time, with the attention of the party and authorities at all levels, the implementation of support policies for ethnic minorities in the district has been well implemented, from which the material and spiritual life of people has been improved. The number of poor and near-poor households among ethnic minorities gradually decreasing year by year. On this occasion, the District People's Committee presented certificates of merit to 5 collectives and 26 individuals with typical achievements in the movement of socio-economic development, national defense and security of the locality. The exhibition of traditional musical instruments of Vietnam's ethnic groups closed on the morning on April 11. Attending the function were Ms. Ninh Thương, head of the Department of Grassroots Culture, Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism in Cần Thơ City. There was Mr. Nguyễn Thực Hiện, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee. The exhibition of traditional musical instruments of Vietnam's ethnic groups opened at Cần Thơ Museum on April 7. This is an activity within the framework of the 3rd National Đơn Ca Tài Tử Festival Cần Thơ in 2022 to introduce to local people and international friends the richness, diversity, and uniqueness of traditional musical instruments of Vietnamese ethnic groups, thereby contributing to honoring the national cultural identity, especially the musical instruments used in the art form of Đơn Ca Tài Tử, recognized by UNESCO as the representative intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The exhibition displays 100 images and more than 200 documents, artifacts, costumes, and traditional typical musical instruments of ethnic groups and regions of Vietnam. According to the organizing board, over the past 5 years, the exhibition has attracted thousands of domestic and international tourists, school children, students, and people in the city to visit and learn about the values of the work of the instrument. The Traffic Safety Board of Cần Thơ City informed that in the first 2 days of Hùng King's death anniversary holiday, there were no serious traffic accidents in Cần Thơ City. Because traffic police and traffic inspectors have implemented many measures to ensure traffic order, especially regulating traffic to serve the travel and sightseeing of the delegations, central leaders of provinces and people nationwide attended the inauguration ceremony at Hùng Temple, Đơn Ca Tài Tử Festival, and Southern Case Festival. In the past 2 days, the specialized force in the city has carried out 30 patrols to control the roads in the area, thereby reminding and handling many cases of drivers who don't comply with the provisions of the road traffic law. Particularly in the field of waterway traffic, the functional forces have also checked about 10 waves ferry terminals and tourist piers, thereby also guarding and remodeling some cases where safety is not guaranteed. Moving on the other news, Radical celebrating the South Liberation and National Unification on April 30th and May Day on May 1st, the Urban Management Chamber of Bến Thủy District has just implemented 3 traffic works. These are the work of upgrading and expanding on lane number 12 Nguyễn Chí Thanh Street, Bến Thủy District, the work of upgrading the traffic road in the Bình area, Thang Dong Ward, the work of upgrading traffic road in Bình Chánh area, Long Tuyền Ward, with the total implementation cost of nearly 20 billion dong from the budget, along with upgrading and expanding traffic rules. These works also have new items to replace the drainage system to avoid flooding and unsafe for travel. Currently, taking advantage of the dry weather, construction units are resolutely focused on manpower and vehicles to complete the items. It is expected that these works will be completed on the occasion of April 30th and May 1st of 2022. Recently, Phong District People's Council held a briefing meeting in the first quarter 2022 between the Standing People's Council of District and Standing People's Council of Communes and Town. In the first quarter of this year, the District People's Council, together with the boards, organized 3 rounds of supervision of 15 units in the implementation of the resolution of the District People's Council on social economic in the first quarter of 2022. Activities of the Community Learning Center, the reception, acceptance, and settlement of civil land cases for the People's Councils of Communes and Townships. 10 monitoring teams have been established to deal with the opinions and recommendations of voters at the meetings and the assessment of poor and near poor households or implementation of social policies, so on and so forth. Among District People's Committee recently continued to work with Cần Thơ Department of Information and Communications in the field of this affair in the district. More to follow. In the past year and the first quarter of this year, in the field of journalism and communication, OMOM has carried out over 1,800 new articles, of which 563 products collaborated with Cần Thơ radio and television station, propaganda information on the prevention of COVID-19 on the broadcasting system of 7 words is carried out regularly, bringing positive effects to epidemic prevention in the aspects of management, administration, and circulation of administrative documents to and from the district to the ward. The email system operates stably. The handling of administrative procedures and the return of results to organizations and citizens is fast and efficient. In the following time, Omong District will pilot digital transformation in the ward in the district, digitize the results of handling administrative procedures of state agencies, apply a shared database, and continue to reform administration towards the convenience of the people. Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website canthtv.vn. Bye for now.